mess, I'm a mayor.
What's up, Shady crew? Back at it again with another reaction video, man. And I'm bringing you guys a heavily requested video. This is MESUS, man. We've only reacted to maybe one other MESUS track, man. Back when he kind of did the kill shot with Eminem, like he took on the challenge and did his one take. Definitely was lit, definitely was dope. So he's back with a track called Guess. It's a diss to Nick Cannon, Lord Jamar, and DJ VLAD, which all of them deserve every bit of the shade that's coming their way. I'm just saying. VLAD was the instigator. Lord Jamar was just, you know, couch talking, I guess would be the best phrase. And then a Nick Cannon was just Nick Cannon, being corny as hell. But anyways, man, MESUS is here dropping this track. We're gonna get into it, check it out, see what bars he's dropping in, man. Hopefully it's lit, hopefully it's dope. And yeah, man, we're gonna jump right in. If this is the first time of you tuning in, just enjoy the ride, man. We're gonna jump into it. So without further ado, let's jump in.
So white people are guests in hip hop, huh? White people are guests in black music. What the fuck is black music? Music isn't a color. Music is a fucking sound. You call me guest in my own house, bitch, I paid a mortgage. But I guess this ain't my home now. Who you think supports this, huh? White people, yeah, that's right, people. You trying to scare me off cause you scared that I might beat you. Man, it's so fucking stupid. Hooping was made by a white man. I guess Michael Jordan is a guest that ain't right, man, right? Nick, guess you think you fucking slick. Guess again, you fucking prick. Must not know who you fucking with. Music's colorless, it comes from within. It's like.
So I appreciate MESUS for addressing this and him stating the fact that music is universal. Music does not have a pigmentation to it. Like, music is what it is, man. Whether you're doing country, whether you're doing rap, whether you're doing rock, like, it is universal. People identify certain people and certain genres. So we're the ones that put emphasis on that. But at the end of the day, music is music. And him saying MJ being the greatest basketball player that we've seen outside of the Wilt Chamberlains of the world and, you know, the Dr. J's, but of the 80, 90 era, MJ was that guy. To say that he was a guest in basketball because the person that created basketball in the YMCA was of white color, like, come on, bro. Like, it's facts, bro. This is just, it's stupid to even have that position. But we know why Nick Cannon went that route, because he had nothing else to say. We know that. But anyways, man, MESUS is just cooking up just a little bit, but laying the foundation of where he's coming at with this, because Lord Jamar and Nick Cannon kind of rode the same wave at coming at Eminem. So let's hop back into it, man.
I know who you fucking with. Music's colorless, it comes from within. It's like a ghost, but I don't expect you to get that, cause the shit you spit's a joke. Stick to comedy on your knees, suck Hollywood or some more. Funny shit is you the whitest black dude that I fucking know.
Facts, bro. He is the whitest black person that we know. Aside from Wayne Brady, who used to have that title, Nick Cannon is right up there. Like, he's right up there. And that's the reason why we call Nick Cannon the fun guy. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that you have that mantra, because what we consider black culture, or what it looks like, the Dr. Dre's of the world, the Ice Cubes, the E40s, and all of the people that we look at and say, okay, they embody what black culture looks like. None of them look like Nick Cannon. None of them move like Nick Cannon. None of them talk like Nick Cannon. He's more on the Wayne Brady side of things. So again, appreciation to MESUS for pointing that out, my guy. Let's jump back in.
Funny shit is you the whitest black dude that I fucking know. Whoa. Why is he so mad? Whoa. Go ask DJ VLAD. Whoa. Here I go, I'm on my white shit, right, Nick? Bro. Rapping's freaking cool, I should try it. Nah, rap is for us black folks, just keep on buying it and keep it quiet. guess in rap cause I ain't black. I ain't bad for a white guy, yeah, you could kiss my ass. I ain't bad for the greatest rapper on the fucking earth. What's the matter? What color my mom and dad were at my birth? You could eat a big fat bowl of dick if you think that my bars don't belong in rap cause my skin color don't match Lord Jamar's. Becky, oh my gosh, why is he talking so harsh? Why doesn't he feel like slavery is all his fucking fault? Probably cause it's fucking not. I just dropped a video with a noose in it and I had to YouTube how to tie the knot. So, you know, like, clearly I'm fucking like expert CEO, boss of KKK level racist when I have to YouTube out of a fucking, you fucking moron.
Right.
Man, rap has always been my crib, way before MTV cribs. Now you steaming cause my streaming money paying for my crib. But hey, I didn't earn it right and I don't deserve it right to write lyrics with a hand that's white and cry about my perfect life. What's the purpose, right? What's the point to bring this up, man? Cause I ain't a guest it, it's the house that I grew up in. I'm some people mad, but fuck all that, I got enough friends. Tell them zip before they get evicted, pay your fucking rent. I'm about to get it in, homeboy.
Man, I gotta give props to MESUS, man, for addressing a lot of this, man, because like it was the Slick Ricks and the KRS Ones, you know, those pillars that kind of set that foundation of what rap is, that inspired kids to be rappers, to tell stories, to spit their lyrics. So you got Eminem, you got Busta Rhymes, you got various different artists that rap different ways, and so it trickles down, and now you got people like MESUS, you got people like Ryan Upchurch, you got people like Adam Calhoun that come about and are not afraid to actually rap on a track. And it's just stupid that like still even now in 2019 it's still denoted to a color thing. Like, bruh, if you're a beast on the track, you're a beast on the track. I don't really care what your pigmentation is. Can you lay them bars down? Can you pull a Jordan Lucas style bar and make me go, damn, that was some shit? Can you give me a vibe like XX Tentacion? Like, can you give me a vibe, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember the Paul Walls of the world, man. Like, Paul Wall used to have it bumping back in the day. Like, did we say he can't be in rap because of his color? Like, come on, you sound dumb as fuck. Like, I appreciate so much MESUS for dropping this track, man, and just slapping Nick upside the head, because there's one thing about reaching, but there's another thing when you're just making up shit. And Nick is, he always just, like, nigga makes up a lot of shit, bruh. Has no backing. Talking about he got books that we can read. Well, obviously they didn't educate you, because if that's the only vantage point that you could take when dissing Eminem, that shit was weak. But yeah, MESUS is definitely sliding on this track, man. Definitely salute to the G, man.
Get evicted, pay your fucking rent. I'm about to get it in, homeboy, I'm about to get it in. All you talking about is skin, fuck boy, quit talking about my skin. I'm so fucking comfortable, you fucking know this where I live. Guess you thought that I was just a guest around here, guess again.
Alright, we're gonna stop it right there, man. So, yeah, we're gonna stop it right there. So let's get into this, man. MESUS, guest, Nick Cannon, Lord Jamar, DJ VLAD, this, man. He did definitely serve justice, man, and just addressing a lot of, you know, the narratives that were put out there. You know, and both Nick Cannon and Lord Jamar were on, you know, DJ or Vlad's spot on YouTube, or that they posted on YouTube, and just talking crazy and reckless, man. And it's like, yo, music has evolved so far. Like, that is the equivalent of saying that Lil Nas X should not be in country because he's black. Like, no, Lil Nas X did a country track, and Billy Ray Cyrus helped to establish that it was a country track. You know, like, there are certain things that were that musicians and artists put out that go into certain genres. So you have to make sure, you know, that it goes in that genre, but it's not predicated on what you look like. You know, there have been so many crossover tracks where people started out in hip hop, ended up in pop, ended up in rock, like did crossover tracks. Like I just think that, again, dealing with Nick Cannon, he's making up stuff. Lord Jamar was a non-fucking factor, and so he was trying to make himself a factor by going at Eminem. And you see, he never actually stood up and went into the booth. I'm glad, because after having to suffer through all of those Nick Cannon diss, I don't want to have to suffer through any other trash tracks. Like, I really don't. I can't stomach it. But MESUS definitely brought that heat in this track and really just addressed all of the same shit that I addressed in the previous Nick Cannon to Eminem diss track, when he was talking reckless and out of the side of his neck. But this was definitely lit for me, man. Definitely dope. And MESUS didn't even give us his rapid fire flow style. He broke it down, he kept it simple, and just gave you his bars. He lined it up. He had his cinematics with him being evicted from the rap house. You know, like, it was well thought out. And so I definitely got to salute MESUS on dropping this track, man. And, you know, just speaking up, bro, because it's crazy that we've come to this point to where there are divides that are even being made in music. Like, music is that one thing that used to bring us all together. Do y'all not remember, like, Michael Jackson, We Are the World type, like Al Green? Like, music was that one thing that brought us all together. So, like, when there are divides in music, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to move forward? Or are we trying to take 20,000 steps backwards? Like, you gotta choose. But this was definitely dope for me, man. Definitely salute to MESUS for dropping this track, man. And just pointing it out and putting it on blast, man. Nick knows nothing of what he's talking about. He's in the same class with Lord Jamar, and DJ VLAD was the instigator of all of this. So he goes in that class along with them. But anyways, man, this was definitely dope for me. You guys will have to let me know what you thought about this diss track. And tell me, like, what parts of this stuck out the most for you? How do you feel about, you know, the current state of hip hop after this whole Nick Cannon Eminem debacle? Like, it's, to me, it's crazy. And like, I think for Nick Cannon, this is gonna do more damage to your image than it would do positive. And this isn't because Eminem went at you and said some, you know, disrespectful things. Like, if that was the case and then you hopped on a track and you just went at him with regular bars and talk your shit, would be one thing. But then to turn around and try to make him out to be the same thing, like, I feel this position that we're in right now feels very similar. If you guys remember, probably about 6 months or a year ago, when we had the Screwface John versus Ryan Upchurch, and that very first track that Screwface dropped was all about how Ryan was you know, racist and this and that and blah 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 blah, and you could clearly tell he didn't know who Ryan Upchurch was, never had conversation, never really watched his videos, never knew much about him, because that was his take. And it was crazy because when we reacted to that video and we pointed this out, you know, it was like, yo, how in the world do you start off a rap battle in this manner? And so fast forward, Nick Cannon's doing the exact same thing, and it's like, for battle rap, that's weak, bruh. Like, there's so many other things that we could talk about, so many other diss that I could drop to you. Like, race has to be the very last thing, and if I'm going to throw out race, I gotta have proof. Like, I can't just loosely throw out something. I gotta have proof that backs up why I'm saying what I'm saying. And neither one of these people in question had anything to back up what they were saying at all. we'll just have to see where it goes from that. But that's my thoughts on it, man. We're gonna keep this moving. Make sure you stay locked to this channel. Your video's coming up next. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, Shady Crew, stay shady out there.